Everybody said that Brooklyn needed a little balance. I think we found it. The chains niggas pitching, we found it all in the fountain. To the top we mountain, at the top we bigger than mountains. Take your shit, we bouncing. Ain't no making no damn announcement. Said I gotta get it, gotta have it. Don't you forget it. Steady representing, it's a habit. I never quit it. Got a lot of carrots and snow bunnies. Never committed. Watch me murder this.
All right, y'all. Welcome back to another episode of Brooklyn's Balance. You guys said you needed that balance, and we're here to give it to you. Again, we're sitting here, a fucking contradiction. I'm doing another interview, but now this time I'm doing it with a rapper. So you got me sitting here, your host, Meekz.
It's your boy Zayy Strong.
And our special guest,
Spyda Cashmere, out of Far Rockaway.
So, tell everybody how we met.
At one of Ace's events. Probably an event before that, but we never spoke. So at Ace's event, just recently, where I performed.
I spoke to you when you performed, or?
Oh, prior to the performance, and I had one of these lovely drinks. Oh man, I should set the tone.
So
they really put you down, don't they?
It was a whole group of people sitting down. I was giving out shots trying to promote my band. Can of sugar, something extra. Of course, everybody sees sex. First thing they're gonna do is come to your table. Came to the table. I gave him a shot of the lemonade just to see how that was gonna go. So that's how we met at Ace's event. But we met at Jasmine Taylor's event. Shout out to Jasmine, who was just up here. So I guess I got a couple of questions for you. So being that we met at Ace's event, Ace, I love you to pieces, but we got to talk about this. It seems like there's a lot of people that's running into issues, not with you, Ace, but with promoters. So what I recently learned in talking to you, when rappers go out and they doing showcases, like, what does that process look like? Like, I did not know that you guys had to pay to be in these showcases.
Yeah, so basically, you do have to pay to be at these showcases. But in another sense, you don't. So if you bring out a crowd of maybe 10 or more, whatever the case may be, it's like your performance is free. But without that, you got to pay for your performance.
What's usually the range, and then how do you go about finding like these places for you to perform at?
Around 200 to 300. Finding these events to perform at is like basically paying attention to your social media, and you know, networking with other artists, and you know, seeing what they got coming up next, and just being hungry, asking them, "Yo, how I get in there?" Like, you know what I mean?
Do you feel like every event or every promoter is like set up the same? Like, can like, what's the differences between most of the events, and do you feel like you gain more of a following or more people listening to your music at the events, or? So
yeah, 9 times out of 10 when you go to these performances, depending on your music and your performance, your delivery, you're gonna have people paying attention. When you shout out your name and where they could find you at, of course the people who was paying attention, they're gonna tune in. But for the most part, when you go into these performances, yeah, you benefit from the following. I more so look for the relationships with people that I could get somewhere with. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody from 105.1 or Hot 97 or something like that. Those are the events that I find myself at. But some of these events, yeah, I feel like these promoters be stealing from the artists, because they'll book an event where the artist is paying $200-$300 and they rushing you off the mic, and I don't know, it's just like it's not professional. Once they got your money, they don't really care, like whether you perform or not. This just happened at a recent performance like 2 days ago. This was Rolling Loud, Flocking Loud, pardon me, where they had a stage downstairs and they had a stage upstairs, and everybody was supposed to be basically attending one event. Mm-hmm. But you got crowds where they came to see one person, but because they was paying attention to this stage and they partner or they people they came to see perform downstairs, and they didn't get to see that. So the organization is fucked up. Like the way they ran things for that Flocking Loud. Shout out to them though. I was actually supposed to perform that night, in which I didn't. We'll get to that. But there's professionals, and then there's people that's just looking for the bread. You feel what I'm saying? A professional is going to look for the artist to get the most benefits out of that performance. Whereas you got the ones that's just looking for your bread. Once you pay, like I said, that's it.
So when you go out and you do most of these performances, do you find yourself networking more with a lot of the other performers that are there, or like you feel like you do that better on your own?
I love the performances, even though they little hole in the wall spots, because I do get to network with these other artists and see what they got going on. I see how I can help them and how they can help me. I'm not biased to any artist.
Yeah, but you guys, don't jump into the music.
I'm not gonna jump into the music. However, I do have a question about the industry. Do you feel like the industry's lost its passion? Do you feel like there's any like real genuine people making music, or is it all for the money?
Absolutely, it's for the money, 100%. And the game changed 100% because you see what's going on with the drill rap.
Right. So how do you feel about it? Your personal sound, is that for the money, or is that for the art?
My personal sound?
Your personal sound.
My personal sound is my passion. It's for the art. It's for the love of music. Whereas I'm not trying to diss drill rap, but just listen to it, like what they talking about for real. And what message are they bringing to the younger generation that ain't rapping, just the ones that's paying attention.
Felt that because a lot of this stuff is not, it's a lot of negativity sometimes. But I feel like even with drill, there is lanes in it. There's some people in drill who actually be talking, right? Now, what would you consider your kind of? What would you classify yourself as? What type of rapper are you? What type of musician are you?
I just like real life rap. My music consists of things that I've been through in my life. But I'm not gonna hold you. Like all music is somewhat fabricated, in a sense. So like I said, I don't discredit the drill rappers for what they doing. I love it. I listen to that shit too. Okay, but overall, it took away from real hip hop, real messages that are supposed to be given. You can't get a message out of a drill song besides grata boom. I'm saying something that makes sense.
Nah, you speaking facts, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Right now, I'm not gonna sit here and say all of my music is positive. I don't speak on keeping the strap or whatever the case may be, because we're gonna get into how you gotta fit in with what's going on. My music have messages on different levels, and I feel like I got my shit came from listening to artists like Biggie, Jay-Z, Stack Bundles.
Stacks. Shout out to Stacks.
Yeah, shout out to Stacks.
Stacks from the town. Shout out to Stacks. That's family out there.
Shout out to King Jake. Rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? And so yeah, I got my talent from, and my drive, my need for the music is really speaking the story, and that's what they did. They spoke stories and they made shit make sense. So that's how I drove into making my music. So right now with the drill music, you can't get a drive from that besides what they doing. So now where you see 13-year-old kids doing the same drill music, and they made it easier basically to make the money. And that's where I answered that question where you said, do I think it's about the money or the actual passion for the music? The drill rap is for the money, for real.
They kind of perfected that formula. It's like it's catchy.
Right.
It's violent enough. It hit enough. It make you feel tough enough. And it's like, you cool. So all the kids is, because they don't got time. They're not listening.
Yeah.
They're not listening.
It's the tension span. And Cardi B mentioned how that record she did with Dougie B and
K-Vlog.
Yeah, how it made her feel like she wasn't even herself. That goes into the sense of how more and more artists are coming about. Why? Because they listen to it, they be like, yo, that shit mad easy, I could do it too.
True.
So now they like, oh shit, he making bread off of it, I can make bread off of it too. So that's where they doing it for money coming at. I don't feel like they have the same type of drive as an artist like Jay-Z, Jada Kiss, you know what I'm saying, Fab, you know what I'm saying, Stack Bundles. They had passions, they had stories to tell. You could go back and listen to their stories. You can't listen to nothing besides, oh, this nigga got locked up. That's his story. Because you don't know nothing about him prior to that.
So how do you go about creating your music? Like, are you like, you have your own studio? You go to a studio? Like, are you just doing music?
I got a personal studio that I go to. the Core Studio. That's the best studio in, I feel like, America. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Jugs.
I guess.
I know what's going on. But yeah, other than that, I go to other studios. Other artists that hit me up for features or whatever the case may be, I go to other studios that they book, and I go do my thing.
You feel like you come with your own vibe, or like the engineer, whoever's producing the track, creates that for you?
I always come with my own vibe, meaning I'm going to always be authentic. I'm not going to just switch up because you did. Be myself. As far as the topic, I'm going to get all the way with that. People call me out for features, and it don't take me nothing but 10 minutes to go in the booth and probably perform better than you did.
Cool.
And then leave.
Talking about features, since we're going to talk about it, you had any features from anybody that we know? Or anybody that we don't know that you want to shed the light on?
Man, I got a lot of features.
You want to name drop or nah?
Yeah,
You got that Don Q joint, right?
I got something with Don Q. That dropped a few years ago. Nobody's Safe. I got something with Bino. I know y'all know who Bino is. Shout out to you. I got a record with Devi. I know y'all know who Mr. Hello, excuse me.
Right.
Always. Killer Clay. What Could They Do to Me? That dropped not too long ago.
Actually, I was bumping that earlier today.
Okay. I got another one with Bino, Wax, and myself.
I don't hear no females.
I don't have any right now. That was due to the past relationship I was in.
Talking about that, so being in like these career, whether you're a rapper, you in media or anything like that, obviously it seemed like it did affect,
Home?
something. No, I don't know nothing about home. I mean, with your career with rap, like, do you find like it's hard for you to be in a relationship and be a rapper, producer, podcaster, so on and so forth? Coming from a male's perspective, me wanting to hear it.
Yes.
How so?
Drake said it best. Like,
oh, here we go.
I got a career
really
that take
Drake,
my time away from women. Like, that statement right there is big. Like, I don't think people really caught what he said when he said that. But yeah, everything becomes a problem. And
you don't believe that y'all as males kind of set that up like that? Because some rappers is actually, doing that. Some rappers is just big cap. They flex it.
It's the image.
So that's what I'm. All right. So
everybody gonna think that.
If my man came home and told me he rapped, first thing I'm doing, okay, I guess we in the studio. Like I'm wrong.
See, and that's where y'all wrong at.
All right. So wait, let me take that back.
That's where y'all.
When I say
at.
we, right? Yes, I am now in a position where I have to tell somebody, hey, I'm going to the studio, right? Funny story. When I was in a relationship way back when I was younger, I'm pretty sure homeboy watching this because he big mad at me.
Oh damn.
I sing. I've always been in the studio singing. When people ask me this,
I sing. Won't get on the track. She's disrespectful.
Not. You know why? I went through a lot through that. Like when you younger and you hang around like a lot of your homeboys and everybody who rap and do all that. Everybody put you on this track, and you always in the studio. You just feel like niggas just started abusing you at certain parts. And I was smart. Like I knew what it was. Like I was just like, it wasn't my vibe. I actually, told homeboy who I was dating at the time, I'm going to the studio. Not to put his business out there. At the time he was on house arrest, he couldn't leave. Nigga was like, studio, bitch, fuck you mean? It's niggas at the studio. Like if a bitch goes to the studio, it's niggas at the studio. Niggas at the studio, it's bitches at the studio. So I'm not saying that every female thinks that, but I'm saying, how do you create that security from keeping us from thinking that perspective?
Well, taking care of home, one.
You can take care of it, but you ain't there.
Let me finish. Taking care of home, one, and then
I know
just
one more nigga on this podcast tell me, wait a minute, let me
not
finish.
not holding that type of behavior, not giving the reason to think that. So if you thinking something, it's really just because you probably toxic as a female.
Ooh.
Like,
Not
so
true,
I feel
guy.
like because what do you expect a man to do? You want a nigga to do the most. Like if we got an understanding, then we supposed to move based off of that understanding. If you start thinking other shit, it's because you toxic. If I ain't doing nothing to make you feel like I'm out of place, then you shouldn't even be thinking like that. You know what I'm saying? And that's just my opinion on that.
So you felt like that anyway. So you felt like that's kept you from where you feel like you could be. Like, do you feel like you in the right place right now when it comes to you and your music?
Absolutely not. And that had a lot to do with my relationship, if y'all want to get into that. But yeah, absolutely not. It was always a problem. I needed to FaceTime and show who was in the booth.
Oh, that's
a lot. If you didn't see who was around in the room, you needed to see who was in the booth. And like I said, that's toxic towards an artist's career. Mm-hmm. That's toxic towards an artist's career. Like, how is that supposed to be? A nigga can't even be comfortable in his own space because now he worried because you worried. And that's if he really cared for you. Because if he ain't give a fuck, then he'd be in the studio not giving a, you know what I'm saying? Not giving a fuck. Like, not answering your phone, putting you through that.
Right.
But a nigga that's going to be there for you, going to answer, he going to show you in that booth. You feel what I'm saying? But like I said, that's taken away from the craft. Because now a nigga got to be on eggshells. And he can't probably focus, you know what I'm saying, with the same mental that he went in the studio with intentions on.
How do you feel about female rappers? You know any? I mean, I know you from Far Rock. You know a lot of them that's out here in Brooklyn.
Oh man, I know.
Chrissy Benz.
I know Chrissy Benz. I heard of Lola Brooke. Haven't met her yet. K Goddess. Boss Lady Drama.
How you feel about the music that they doing and they putting out?
I like it. It's dope. You know what I'm saying? I like the energy they bringing to the game. They mixing it with the drill. It was kind of crafty. It was unexpected. You feel me? It is what it is.
So you want to get on a track with one of these females, or we gonna keep hearing about all these?
Absolutely. Actually,
got any R&B joints?
Boss Lady Drama. Me and Boss Lady Drama supposed to be doing something. I reached out to K Goddess management, so I guess something gonna be going on soon with that. But
so
yeah,
are you
I'm
like
open
totally
for it.
tied to rap? Like, what's your background? Where you from? Not Far
Far
Rock.
Rock.
Not Far Rock.
My nationality.
Yeah.
West Indian, African.
What part of the West Indies?
Jamaica and St. Elizabeth.
Ever thought about doing anything along those lines?
Yeah, I actually have a record that I recorded with a little bit of that, but
With a little bit of that.
yeah, with a little bit of that, but I ain't put it out, nothing like that. Cause like I said, at that point, I still wasn't taking music serious. So now, if I was to take that route, I would go recreate.
Right. So when did you start taking it serious? And how long have you been doing music? Cause we ain't asked that.
So I've been recording on the karaoke since young, but I never took it serious. My sport was basketball. That's
Give me basketball
that's where I really got
What
Spyda
position you
from.
played?
You feel me? I was dunking at a young age, like
It's like a shooting guard.
I'm roofing on niggas, I'm crossing niggas. I mean, so Spyda was really from the dude from N1.
Ah,
You see how he was
with the crazy
yeah,
move.
so
yeah,
I was
do that?
I was
that
I
move
could
is
still
sinister.
get crazy
Like
a
you about to
little
go
bit. He said
outside
you can do
and
that.
I'm just
Look,
saying, but that
I
move
could-
is sinister,
yeah.
bro.
Look, I'll pull up, man. Just call me out.
Chill, bro. My
But-
ankles ain't good no more.
Look, I'm getting old too, but check me. So my name came from playing ball and shit like that, and being able to do more than just one sport. So that was really
Football,
was from
football too.
football too. I get nitty. You know what I'm saying? But so Spyda I carried for a long time. That was my name from a kid. Like I went to school. My name's Spyda. Nobody was calling me Jamel. Like teachers, principals, everybody. My grandmother called me Spyda. It was a respect thing. I just felt like I needed that part of power. Anyhow,
Where the second part of your name came from?
Cashmere came from the relationships. It was just off the sides. You know, Cashmere.
Like you whispering right now on the mic?
Like silky smooth.
Nah, I mean, call
That's
what you
the
want. It
Lover
was
Boy?
really, yeah. It was like that's where the Lover Boy side.
That's where we
came
get
in.
that song No Love
So-
and
That's
No
the
Sleep
LL
from?
side.
If you pay attention to the post that I post, you'll see who is Spyda. Hashtag who is Spyda. Hashtag who is Cashmere under the post because I can show you the difference. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna get into that when I drop certain.
Okay, you got
EPs.
one of them dual.
Got an alter ego. He a Gemini.
I see what's
You're
going
not a
on
Gemini.
here.
I'm
Yeah,
a Gemini.
so-
But yeah, what you got? I know I took
mean,
over.
you was really.
But my Cashmere different. So you know, like
Here we go.
there's a goat, like a Cashmere
Yeah, speak on
goat.
it. Yeah.
Yes, it's a Cashmere goat. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's my You know,
Because
that's
you the GOAT?
expensive. Yeah, absolutely.
Or because you pricey.
Respectfully.
Say that.
Like it's going to get there because like once everybody get drift and they see what's going on, and they start ringing these phones right here.
Because you already know what's going to happen.
I already know what's going to
That'd
happen.
be my
Because you
problem.
They just need to
manifested
get
it.
look. They just need the notification, and because they didn't get the notification because I didn't know nothing about this shit, gang. Like I was making music, like I said, on karaoke machines. That was back then. You could tell that was a minute ago. You see what I'm saying? But it wasn't something that I focused on. Like I said, I was doing other sports. I was even on 106&Park, Freestyle Friday, at the age of fucking 17.
Who was the host
in
on
high
it?
school? You had Terrence and Roxy.
Oh, Terrence and Roxy? Okay.
Yeah, that was in 2007 or 8, December. I never went back. I started college in January, and when I aired, it was in the middle of December. When I aired, it
he's
was
bigger than what I think he is.
Look, when I aired, it was in the middle of December, which was the last airing. I think it was the 21st of December. And then they stopped airing BET until January. But at that point, I was already in school. Like I said, I started at Queensborough Community College. So, and then like I said, music wasn't that for me. When I went to 106&Park, it was to go watch Wildin' Out Wednesday. While I was downstairs, they was airing Freestyle Friday. But the dudes that was supposed to be scheduled to battle wasn't showing. So they came downstairs, headset on, yo, who rap? So I got out the crowd. They picked a couple people out the crowd. They made us battle downstairs. I battled a few niggas. I won. They told me, yo, say that same shit right there you just said up there. I was like, all right, let's go. Let's do it. One of the artists that was there to battle or whatever, I guess he did his thing and I did my thing. I won. They gave me the $250 gift certificate.
Oh, okay,
TGI
so we got a
Fridays and
champion.
all. Yeah, absolutely, respectfully. I feel like I didn't expect that, but I stand on whatever I do. So yeah, that was the the younger me though. But like I said, I still at that point didn't take music serious. Now I'm in college. I wound up having a kid, dropping out of college. A whole lot of shit happened fast.
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying? Music definitely wasn't the focus. I caught a bid 2011, and that shit changed a lot. So I definitely wasn't doing music. I went to jail 2016, came home 2018, and while I was in there, I was getting focused with the music. I'm like, yo, fuck it, I'm gonna do music when I come home. So when I came home, hit the floor running, got straight to the bag. That's how I got the feature with Don Q. Now I'm busting it up in the clubs, 5,000, 10,000. I'm in the spots. I'm next to niggas. You feel me? So now I'm thinking in my head like, yo, fuck it. I'm about to start blowing the bag to my advantage. And I was sitting next to QP from High Bridge the label. And he, I didn't even know I was sitting next to him, honestly. I was just in my own zone by myself at this point in the club. I didn't even bring nobody out with me that night. I was by myself, and I was sitting near him at the bar, and one of the strippers was doing some wild wacky shit. She spilled the drink. The shit spilled on him and me, and I was like, yo, what the fuck? So we look at each other, and she's apologizing like, oh, my bad. So now she getting tissue, wiping shit up. And when he swung over, I see the chain, and I was like, oh, shit, QP. And then he was like, yeah, X, Y, and Z. I'm like, yo, what's up? Let me get a feature with Boogie. He like, yo, his shit kind of pricey right now. I feel like you should go with Don Q for first, and then go with Boogie. Now I had it for Boogie at the time, but his advice was like, yo, go to Don first, and then go to Boogie. Right? Yeah, I'm like, all right, fuck it, we locked in.
Do you charge for features?
Yeah, I charge a stack of feature. For my Fall Rockians, respectfully, I'm stepping on any track with no bread right now.
That's love.
Yeah.
That's love for the town.
But you charging the Brooklyn niggas.
I mean, call it what you want. No disrespect to Brooklyn. I fuck with Brooklyn niggas. I actually got a track with somebody from Brooklyn.
All right, so you holding
that. And I didn't charge him for that. So respect to Brooklyn. I ain't sitting here, you know what I'm saying?
That's the rap version.
But right now, where I'm at, so as far as studying marketing from 2018 until now, yeah, I'm charging. So prior to my knowledge, I was giving them out. I was giving them out. It's only right. And also to be out, you know what I'm saying, to get the network, you know what I mean? You're gonna do a feature with a nigga and be like, yo, do a song with me, all right, yo, pull me up to the studio, let's do it. That's me. I'm ready. I'm willing and able. I'll be at a nigga session and it ain't even mine. It's his, a stranger, and I'll be like, yo, let me get on that shit. Cause I probably feel what he talking about. You feel what I'm saying? That's me. I'm that type of artist. But like I said, I studied the marketing, and now I'm on. I need a stack of features.
How you feel like you are with your networking now?
I
felt like you was a little closed in before. You feel like you more open?
Yeah,
I
was closed in before because of the type of shit I was into. Like, I was never approaching somebody I ain't know. You know what I'm saying? Because I know how I am. You feel me? I was stern on, nigga, the fuck is you? Like, what you doing? You too close. I might do something to you. So that's the type of attitude I carried, and I didn't want to oppose that type of energy onto nobody else because I know how I was. So getting out of that behavior, you feel me, and starting to think on a business level, now I'm open up, more to speaking to other artists or, you know what I'm saying?
So have you always been in front of the camera?
No. This is probably the second time.
Oh,
this is the second interview ever in my life. The first interview, I probably gonna be able to tell you. I go back and look at it. I was nervous, probably but for no reason though. Only because, listen, I'm in a building with multiple studios, multiple artists, other niggas, and I'm used to being situated. Like I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't trust everybody. Huh?
What studio was that? Tupac?
Nah, this was at Quaz. This was at Quaz.
That's exactly what I'm saying. I don't know the name. Quaz.
I don't remember exactly which studio, but this was at Quaz.
No, you saying what I'm saying.
And basically, it was a session going on when I walked in. So I'm like, you ain't even put me on. It could have been somebody in there I had problems with prior to it. Right. So, and that wasn't even based off of that. Like, it's just personal history. Like, I'm saying, you good? we gonna keep it all the way real. Everybody been through some shit. So I just don't trust everybody. When I was there, I ain't feel comfortable at first.
So we about to actually let you hear one of your tracks out. Before that, one last question.
Mm-hmm.
How the hell you get the last question, bro? Go ahead.
I said I want to ask him.
Go ahead.
It's for me. So anyway, for your future, right? Do you see yourself as the star, as bringing up other artists? Do you see yourself going behind the scenes? Like, where do you want to be in the rap industry?
I want to step on the rap industry. Like, I just want to be right in the middle. That's it.
A little bit of everything?
Yeah, a little bit of everything. I need a feature with everybody in the industry. Everybody who did big.
R&B artists you want to feature with?
Absolutely.
Who?
I got different genres.
Give me one
personally,
right now.
I got different genres. Alicia Keys.
Ooh.
Like Mariah Carey. Mary J. Blige.
All right.
Yeah, that part.
Her.
That was your question? Mm-hmm. So you gonna tell them about these clothes you making, like this shirt?
Oh, so this is my own situation right here. This 2-side G's, gangsters and gentlemen. That's the meaning behind it. It's 2 sides to a G. You got gangsters and gentlemen. I go by the name of Spyda Cashmere, one of the CEOs. But yeah, I have an embroidery machine for my own brand, my own clothing line. I also have a Instagram page, Get Stitched. That's GET_STITCHED. And I provide services to the public. Like, so if you got your own little situation you want put together, I do the digitizing and all of that, and I get your shit right. You know what I mean? And then from there, you don't need to get it digitized again. You just need to press play on my machine and get it done on anything: hats, T-shirts, shorts. You know what I'm saying? Whatever.
That's crazy. Also,
I got a heat press and then and a vinyl cutter for the shit like your shirt right there. So if you had your own idea and you said that was your shit right there, look, you send me that design and I could press up.
Oh, don't worry, it's coming soon.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh,
or your idea.
Soon.
If you got an idea for anything, you send that to me.
Anything else you want to tell them that you're promoting?
So I do a car wash, but that's like dry right now because I'm in school. I just started at Full Sail University in May.
Shout out to Full Sail.
Yeah, I do. I got a lot going on right now, and I'm independent. So,
for the ladies out there who might want to know, anything you want to tell them?
Wow, I knew that was
Cashmere
coming.
guy.
I'm single, but Listen, go listen
With
to
the
that.
Patron
Go
bottle,
listen
though?
to that song "Love." You heard? Yeah, with the Patron. I'm single. Go listen to "Love." You know what I'm saying?
Patron.
That's on all major platforms. Love. Also, "No Sleep." That just dropped too. Shout out to Empire Records. They just pushed that for me.
So go ahead, play this track that Isaiah wanna
Oh, that's 12.
love so much.
12 for 12 go crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's that street shit. You heard? I talk to the people.
So you wanna tell us about this track? While this track going, whatever
Shit,
information you feel like you
12
want
is
to provide.
that's basically real rap. Like, you know, shit that I seen and been through. So I'm just reiterating, talking my shit. For the most part, yeah.
And you
More
did a
like
video
a
for
Jada
this,
Kiss
right?
vibe. You heard? I feel like, huh?
You did a video for this,
Yeah,
right?
there's a video for this on YouTube.
I like Jada. That's my top 5. Real quick.
Oh, I got something with Jada too.
Here we
by the
go.
way.
You got something with Jada?
Yeah.
That's
we
what-
can
That's
get into
crazy.
Name your top 5. I need your top 5.
Jada's
right now.
absolutely
That's how we
top
gonna
5.
end that out. Mind your business. What's your top 5?
That. Jada Kiss, Fab,
Speak on it.
Stack Bundles. Hold on, Stack Bundles number 1. We're gonna say that.
That's what the
On
whole
my channel, you know what I'm
Alright.
saying? You got Stack, you got Chinks. I'm gonna go straight to it. You got Jada, you got Fab, you got me. That's my top.
We got some of the same people.
You pulled him like nylon.
Dialogue. So again, tell them where they can listen to your music at, how they can get in contact with you.
On all major platforms, Spyda Cashmere, Instagram at Spyda SPYDA _ CASHMERE. It's on there. Tap in on me. Got a lot in store. Got a lot of surprises.
The button on that track. That's cool.
You said pause it.
All right, y'all. Thank y'all for watching this episode of Brooklyn's Balance, where I did another interview. I'm not having another one. Just make sure
We'll get it
put that
back.
out there. No, we not. But all right, y'all. Thank y'all for watching this episode. We out.